Enjoy the show at AMC.
Alright guys, so I saw Tyler Perry's new movie, Nobody's Fool. I did not have a plan of going to watch this movie in theaters, but I did have one more A-list left. And it was between this or Girls in the Spider Webs, and I have never seen any of the Girls with the Dragon Tattoo movies. And well, I wasn't looking forward to either, to be honest with you. So I was more in the mood for a comedy than dual-looking thriller. I don't know. It was just me. But I was not excited for this movie, really, and I didn't have any plans or intentions of seeing it, but I had an extra A-list left, so I had no school, and why not? So let's quickly get to the review of Tyler Perry's newest comedy, Nobody's Fool. So basically here we kind of have a woman who her sister gets out of jail after a few years, who's played by Tiffany Haddish, and she finds out that her sister is basically being catfished, so she goes out ahead and investigates that for her. And, well, that's what the trailers for this movie led you to believe that the movie was about. But that's about 25% of the movie, because this movie just falls so short in its whole story that it makes the movie purposefully and forcefully extended. Like, after the whole catfishing story, there's just another subplot which kind of plays to be the main plot of the movie, which revolves around a romance comedy, which I don't mind. I just kind of feel kind of played because basically what the trailers let me believe is that the movie's going to be more about the storyline of them trying to find this catfish. And again, it just wasn't that much of the movie, and it really just felt like it fell short. And it just sort of becomes one of those generic romantic comedies that feels like we have seen millions of times before. And look, I'm being completely honest with you. Even though I don't think Tyler Perry is a very good director, of course, the Medea movies that have been coming out recently, they're not very good. But Tyler Perry actually kind of had an exciting story to work with. But it was just executed so poorly that the movie fell so short of what it was supposed to be. Now, don't get me wrong, I think that the performances in this movie, Tika Sumpter, I believe her name is, was actually okay. She was actually enjoyable for who she was. Tiffany Haddish, though, was unbearable for the first 20 minutes that she was in this movie. But after that, there's just something about her character that kind of changed later on, where her character just sort of grew on me, and she wasn't that annoying character that she was for the first 20 minutes that she had on screen in the movie. Who's that other person in this movie? Whoopi Goldberg, I think, was in this movie. She wasn't in this movie long, but she had some heartfelt moments, and I thought she was actually also pretty okay in this movie. But just, again, the writing isn't all that exciting, and same could be said for the directing. I mean, Tyler Perry just really isn't that good of a director, especially when he has a comedy like this. It just doesn't come out as a very good movie. And it doesn't help that this movie isn't all that funny either. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some funny jokes in this movie, but there are some jokes in this movie that just try way too hard to a point where they're not even funny. Nobody's Fool is filled with so many unfunny stereotype portrayals as well that it just makes it hard to watch sometimes. Nobody's Fool, not a very good movie, but I'm not surprised. It's kind of what I expected. With that being said, I think that this movie is a time loss, and I'm going to give Nobody's Fool a D+. Anyways, I know a lot of you guys have seen this movie, and a lot of you guys actually quite enjoyed this movie, and I could see how one could enjoy this movie. My audience, which was nearly sold out, by the ways, had a very good time watching this movie. Just that the movie just really wasn't for me. But I'm curious if you guys seen this movie. What did you guys think about it? Tell me in the comment section down below. As always, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.